Get ready, dear viewers, for a true crime mystery that will clutch your heart, chill your spine, and keep you glued to the screen. In the quiet streets of Green Bay, Wisconsin, on May 21, 2016, a night of music and laughter turned into a nightmare. When Nicole Vander Heyden, a devoted mother of three, vanished without a trace after a concert. Hours later, her battered body was discovered in a desolate field, the victim of a savage attack that shattered a close-knit community. Was her boyfriend, Douglas Dietrich, hiding a sinister secret? Or did a stranger's dark obsession lead to her brutal end? This haunting case weaves a web of love, betrayal, jealousy, and a relentless quest for justice that will leave you questioning everything. Welcome to Silent Night's Blood Scent series, a journey into the shadows of crime. Before we unravel this gut-wrenching tale, I need your support to keep these stories alive. A shocking 80% of viewers watch without subscribing. Hit that like button, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications. It's free and powers our mission to uncover truths like Nicole's. Let's dive into the chilling mystery of Nicole Vander Heyden's murder and seek justice together. Our story begins in Green Bay, Wisconsin, a city of rolling fields and tight-knit neighborhoods where Nicole Vander Heyden, born March 29, 1985, in Manitowoc, built a life centered on her three children. Growing up, Nicole was a free spirit, with a passion for nature, hiking through Wisconsin's forests, rescuing stray animals, and dreaming of adventure. After high school, she married Brian, a steady but unambitious man, and welcomed daughter Michaela in 2006 and son Tyler in 2007. Their marriage crumbled under Nicole's yearning for more, ending amicably in divorce. Determined to forge her own path, she pursued a double major in education and science at the University of Wisconsin-Green Bay, graduating with honors. As a substitute teacher in local elementary and middle schools, she poured her heart into her students, her infectious smile lighting up classrooms. But the pay was meager, forcing her to moonlight as a server at a local diner, balancing long shifts with motherhood. In August 2015, Nicole's life took a fateful turn at a Green Bay bar, where she locked eyes with Douglas Dietrich, a 33-year-old contractor from Sturgeon Bay. Douglas, born and raised in Wisconsin, had carved out a modest career in his grandfather's construction firm and dabbled in property rentals. Their chemistry was electric, a whirlwind romance that saw Nicole pregnant within a month. By summer 2015, she and her two older children moved into Douglas's modest home, their newborn son completing the family. They dreamed of a wedding, but cracks soon appeared. Douglas' erratic work hours left Nicole feeling isolated, and she confided in her mother about his suspected drug use, marijuana, and possibly harder substances. Messages to her mother revealed her doubts. "He's not the man I thought. I'm planning to leave once the house sells." Douglas denied any plans to sell, but Nicole's frustration grew, her once vibrant spirit dimmed by domestic tension. On May 20, 2016, Nicole and Douglas made a spontaneous plan to escape their routine, attending a concert by the rock band Steel Panther at the Watering Hole, a lively Green Bay venue, with a babysitter watching their 6-month-old and Nicole's older children. They arrived around 8 p.m., blending into the crowd of leather-clad fans. Friends described them as carefree, sharing drinks and laughs under the neon glow. But as the night progressed, Nicole wanted to keep the party going at Steele's, a nearby bar. Douglas, less enthusiastic, drifted to the smoking area where friends saw him chatting with another woman. To spare Nicole's feelings, they kept quiet. Around 9 p.m., Nicole joined her friend Anne and others in Anne's minivan to head to Steele's. Unaware of Douglas's absence, at the bar, she drank heavily, her mood swinging from lively chats with the bartender to frustration as Douglas ignored her calls. When Anne dialed him, he answered, fueling Nicole's anger at his apparent dismissal. By 11:30 p.m., Nicole was visibly drunk, engaging with a stranger outside Steele's, and offered to drive her home, but Nicole, overcome with emotion, collapsed to the ground, sobbing and screaming. "You're like a lost lamb in the woods," Anne shouted, urging her to come home to her kids. But Nicole, in a haze of alcohol and hurt, stormed into the chilly night, the 40 degrees Fahrenheit air biting her skin. It was around midnight the last time she was seen alive. Anne returned to Steele's, where Douglas and his friend Greg arrived around 12:30 a.m., having consumed alcohol and drugs earlier. Douglas called Nicole, who answered briefly, her voice slurred and unintelligible before the call dropped. He and Greg searched the area, driving past dark fields and quiet streets, but found no trace. Returning to the bar, they waited, hoping she'd appear. By 2:15 a.m., Douglas went home, expecting Nicole to return. She never did. At 4:30 p.m. the next day, Douglas called 911, reporting Nicole missing. Police arrived at their home, finding him pale, hungover, but cooperative. No defensive wounds marked his hands, and his story aligned with friends' accounts. The concert, the argument, and Nicole's departure. Nicole's devotion to her children, 2-year-old Michaela, 9-year-old Tyler, and their 6-month-old maid voluntary disappearance unlikely. Her mother revealed past incidents of Douglas aggression, including shoving Nicole during arguments. An ex-girlfriend's 2012 claims of Douglas installing tracking apps and showing up unannounced at her workplace deepened suspicions. A neighbor's report of blood, blonde hair, and a black cord near their home, spotted while mowing, pointed to foul play. A search of Douglas's home uncovered a shoe with a sole matching a print on Nicole's body and possible blood in the garage. But the case hinged on a grim discovery. On May 22nd, 2 teens clearing stones in a Bellevue field stumbled upon what they thought was a dead deer. Closer inspection revealed a woman's naked body, battered beyond recognition, with ligature marks on her neck, 21 wounds across her torso, and a shoe print on her back. A concert wristband and socks were her only remnants. Dental records confirmed. It was Nicole, killed by strangulation and blunt force trauma. The brutality suggested a personal motive, and Douglas topped the suspect list. His 16-hour delay in reporting her missing and vague claim of sleeping raised red flags. But on June 10th, DNA results flipped the case. The garage blood was animal, the shoe stain wasn't blood, and the cord held Nicole's DNA and an unknown male's, not Douglas. His smartwatch, a gift from Nicole, recorded only 12 steps that night, ruling out a struggle. The DNA pointed to George Birch, a 39-year-old Virginia drifter living in Green Bay, born in 1977 and adopted at birth. Birch, nicknamed Big Country for his 6'7", 250-pound frame, had a troubled past. In 1997, at 19, he was charged with shooting 2 gang leaders, but acquitted for lack of evidence. In 2016, he faced a drug trafficking case, moving to Green Bay to stay with friend Edward Jackson. Overstaying his welcome, he dodged rent and was linked to the theft of Edward's wife's car. Found burned on June 8th. Birch's phone revealed a chilling obsession. Repeated searches for Nicole's murder news and escort sites, including how to tell if an escort is police. Location data placed him near Steele's Nicole's home. And the crime scene between midnight and 4:30 a.m., the cord held only his and Nicole's DNA. And her clothes were found along his route. Arrested, Birch spun a tale. He met Nicole at Steele's, went to her home consensually, and was caught by Douglas, who attacked them. He claimed Douglas forced him to dispose of her body, but the evidence, especially the cord's DNA, debunked his story. His size and criminal history made him a formidable suspect. On March 29, 2018, after a 3-hour deliberation, George Birch was convicted of first-degree intentional homicide and sentenced to life without parole. Nicole's family found relief, but Douglas faced further scrutiny. Nicole's sister reported him touching her inappropriately at a party, leading to a traffic endangerment charge. Birch's appeals failed, and he was barred from profiting off the case. Nicole's children became her legacy, raised by Douglas, who rebuilt his life around them. This case raises haunting questions. Was Nicole's murder a random act or a targeted attack? Did jealousy or rejection drive Birch? What does this reveal about trust and vulnerability? Share your thoughts below. This story gripped you? Like, comment, and subscribe with notifications on for more Silent Night true crime tales. May Nicole's memory live on. Stay safe and see you in the next video.